Hello there. Do you find yourself asking yourself questions as to where you came from and how you got here? These are all quite normal and natural questions to start asking at a certain age. Everything you know and love has a dirty past. Everything you know and love has a dirty past. Everything began with something called Sexperimentation. Sexperimentation is the mating of two ideas, elements, or any randomly combined pair. When these two things, or perhaps more, try and succeed at fitting together, the result is the birth of offspring that are innovative and original. Sexperimentation is a very natural desire and has been around since the dawn of time. It all started when someone or something started experimenting with combining gases and stuff, and then bang! Then things got warm and organisms experimented with growing. Then they tried dividing and multiplying and experimented briefly with aquatic life. And then they tried growing some limbs and had a go at crawling on land, and where some tried growing feathers, others scales and others fur. Then the furry ones had a go at walking 2 legs instead of 4 and lost some fur. And so they tried wearing animals, experimented with tools, drew on caves, tried talking instead of just grunting, experimented with wheels, lost more fur, put on pants, tried building houses and machines and things that flew us here. And that, my children, is how we got here. So, what role do you play in the game of sexperimentation? If you want to give birth to sexperimental ideas of interest, originality, and innovation, here is what you must do. It is important that you do not have just one partner. Promiscuity is key. Ensure that you do not get married to just one way of thinking. This is called experimentation, and you can't have sexperimentation without experimentation. Actually, you can't even spell sexperimentation without experimentation. Many partners means much breeding and crossbreeding means many surprising outcomes, which is highly favorable. Now remember, although you must try many partners and combinations, you must still choose your partners wisely. Try them a little before you buy them, a little like hot dogs. This is important because you don't want to end up with a child you'll hate. Try combinations, but do not commit to birthing an outcome to adulthood if you know they'll turn out like the co-creator. Especially if the co-creator is someone you don't like and loathe. You'll notice that they failed because one was lacking the ideas the other desired. Also, exercise caution when choosing your many and varied partners to avoid those nasty STDs. STDs, or stale thought directions, can be damaging to your production and birth of ideas. If you catch a particularly nasty STD, it can stay with you a very long time, or worst case, forever. And you may pass it on to every single other partner you then try. This would consequently ruin their willingness and ability to create an idea with you. Ugh. However,